A building on the old Hope Haven campus on the West Bank goes up in flames. We have a closer look at what happened, as well as the dark history of the former boys' home.
The Sewage and Water Board admits a turbine has gone down again. As we obtain the date, the new power complex will go online.
And the City Council digs into the idea of turning part of Bourbon Street into a pedestrian-only zone.
WWL Louisiana News at 5 begins with breaking news.
All right, so a lot of you saw the thick smoke rising from the West Bank as a historic building in Marrero was burning down. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. The flames today were intense, and by the end of it, a piece of history was gone.
Well, that building was a part of the Hope Haven orphanage operated by the Archdiocese of New Orleans. Mike McDaniel joining us now live from the scene in Marrero with what we know about this fire and the building. First off, Mike, is that fire all the way out?
Hey there, ladies. Yeah, for the most part, and you can see just how intense things got out here. There's actually still a little smoke coming from the left-hand side of the building. That's where that firefighter down there is spraying the water right now. Locally, this is known as the Madonna campus of Hope Haven. The roof is now gone on this building, and all of the damage was contained to just this one building. The report of this fire came in just before noon, and fire crews are still here making sure the flames don't come back.
Under a dark cloud of smoke, one of the buildings on the former Hope Haven campus on the West Bank was destroyed by flames Wednesday afternoon.
It's sad to see this go down like this.
The building on Barataria Boulevard in Marrero has long been abandoned. Owned by the Archdiocese of New Orleans, it was once a school building, part of a sprawling campus built as an orphanage for children.
This is a staple on the West Bank. It's been here forever.
Fire crews say there was no power to the building, and it's too early to speculate on what may have caused the fire.
We did get a report that people were seen leaving the building. At this time, we're still not determined if they were. The sheriff's office and our investigators are working and looking at it.
From above, the damage is clear. It took firefighters hours to control the blaze.
They'll never be able to do nothing. It's gone. The building's gone. It's a total loss.
To Steve Jeniskins, there's a lot of family history here. His grandfather once called this campus home.
He lived here. I mean, he came here after the Second World War from Holland. And he got involved with the people here.
Other than the smoke, the campus has had a dark cloud over it for a long time. Established back in the 1920s, the campus was the center of the sexual and physical abuse of children at the hands of clergy members. A $5.1 million settlement was later reached with the Archdiocese. Even with its dark past, the buildings have been a part of life on the West Bank.
Anytime that we see a loss in our community, it affects us all because we come from there. So it's definitely a day like this, it definitely hinders the spirits a little bit. But
And just as that story started to air, another fire crew kind of rushed to the scene to add another hose to the building here. So now we have two currently operating at the moment. Now, this is not the campus that's part of that sale to Jefferson Parish. And thankfully at this point, no reports of any injuries when it comes to firefighters, because it was a very hot day out here earlier as they were battling this. There's a bus off to the side, kind of giving them some air conditioning as well as some water in that regard. So thankfully, no injuries, but of course they will be here through the evening just to make sure nothing else pops up at the scene. Live on the West Bank, Mike McDaniel, WWL Louisiana. Ladies.
All right, Mike, thank you so much.